I'm with the owner of Sketty's Camp Lodge, who also does Jeep tours here in the Dead Sea, and this is Gil.
Hi.
So Gil's brought us out to check out Mount Sedom, right?
Yeah.
Sedom, am I saying it properly?
Yeah, it is Sedom mountain, and it's a very, very unique mountain. It's 90% it's a salt mountain, and you can test.
Okay, so we're talking salt, you know, like, and you can literally, I'm like kind of looking at some dirt too, but you know, it's salt, man. And back in the day, I mean, back in the day of the Romans, you were telling me salt was more valuable than gold.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And this huge mountain, how big does this mountain go?
It's 12 kilometers longer. It's wide between 1 and 1.5 kilometers wide.
So 12 kilometers long, 1.5 to 2 kilometers wide.
Still under the ground, 4 kilometers. It's huge piece
4
of
kilometers.
salt.
It's one big chunk of salt. Maybe that's part of why the Dead Sea's got so much salt.
Yeah, exactly.
Lots of salt around here. Now, it's hot out here, man. It's hot in the desert. It's later in the day, but this is amazing because this is literally nature's air conditioning. I'm going in with you. You want to go in first?
In first.
I go first, all right. Get out, get in. All right.
Look to the top, you can see the salt.
All right, I'm going to look up.
And this is why it's so cold, because salt absorbs the UV.
I'm telling you, it's literally like walking into an air-conditioned room. That's what it feels like. It's like air conditioning in here, folks. I could stay here, I could sleep here, but the problem is maybe the critters that like the cold come in here too, right?
Yeah, of course.
That ain't good. That ain't good. Can't have that, man. All right, let's check out the next spot.
Let's go.
Gil brought us to what's known as Wadi Hamar. Hamar is the word for asphalt. And you'll see the black rock here, that's asphalt. So really this desert area is full of salt and asphalt. It's one of the main reasons why the Romans really liked it. This asphalt, of course, is the asphalt, you know, you'd see in your roads, and it'll actually burn. So you put a light to it and it'll burn and it'll even melt. See that smoke coming off? Now, they also liked it because, you know, at the top of their forts, as the enemy was climbing up, they'd heat that stuff up, and what would they do with it? They'd actually dump it on them. Bit of a deterrent.
So in the desert, many people think in the desert it's very dry, but you see we have a lot of plants.
Yep.
Some of them is very useful. This is especially useful just for survive.
So if I'm out in the desert,
if you get lost in the desert without water,
I'm going to look for these guys.
So just push it and you see how many liquids you have inside.
Oh God, yeah.
Don't test at home, only for survive.
Oh wow.
Okay.
So if as a last resort, that's very, very wet. Definitely feeling that, which is amazing because it's sitting here and there's no water.
Then you have a water supply until the rescue team come to saving.
All right, and then
this is a stone. This is a flint stone.
Okay, now we're not talking about Fred Flintstone from the cartoon. We're talking Flintstone.
Yeah, flintstone. That's used to make fire, and also in the ancient times used to build the tools, because you see how sharp it is.
Ah, so you literally use that as.
You know how to play with it. You can create tools.
All right.
Like a knife. Whatever, yeah.
So I could be running around out here, eating this if I had to.
Yeah.
For.
Well, don't worry. If you are with the guy,
we got
the
van. We're good. As you get to the top of this salt mountain, you'll see Jordan off in the distance, the Dead Sea below you, and this lunar landscape before you. Call that a Wadi Pratzim, and that's where the water, when it rains here, which isn't that often, but when it does, it rains, man, and that water rushes through, and it literally carves what you see. The walls themselves are very soft. They're chalky sandstone, so between the wind and the water and the elements, they bring out all that definition. I'm told we're here right near sundown, but I'm told if you come out here on a full moon, that the moon makes this a spectacular setting. We're gonna head down right now and get a look from down below back up. A big thanks to Gil, my man in the desert.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks for showing us a good time. Back to civilization. Here we go. Let's go.